Hi and welcome to the Azam Shop channel. I'm your host Muhammad Azam with another great screencast. In the last screencast, which I think is the part number 24, we covered that how you can create your custom annotations and then display it on the map. Now in this one, what we're going to do is that we are going to create a custom view for our annotations. So if you're putting anything on the map, it appears as a pin, okay, and you can change that. You can change it to anything that you want, and this is what we're going to do. We are going to change the pin into something else. So let's get started. There is one method that you need to basically implement to change the view for your animation annotation, and I've already created the custom annotation view. It inherits from the MK annotation view, as you can see, and I have just implemented one more constructor over here. It's pretty much the same constructor that they have, the annotation, the reuse identifier, but I just added a annotation view image, and if you see in the implementation, I'm simply assigning it to the image property. Okay, so let's go and implement the method which is called view for annotation, and this view for annotation is called every time the basically the MapKit delegate it asks for the, hey, okay, I'm going to put this annotation on the map, and what is the view for it? So when it asks for the view, this particular method is actually called. So let me copy the what we call the signature for the method. Okay, so here is the method. It's called view for annotation. Now for the user defined thing, or the user position, user location, basically you can return nil because you don't really want to change that, right? So you see that icon. Let me actually run this. Let's see what happens. Actually, this doesn't return anything. Let's see if it runs. Okay, so it actually blew up that, hey, I'm not returning anything. So let's go ahead and oops, here we go. So we can return anything you want. So I'm just going to return nil over here, and just to give you an idea of what our application looks like. So here it is. Okay, so we have our location over here. This is our current location. As you can see, it's giving the signal that here you are currently. Of course, this is in the emulator, and I'm not currently in San Francisco. So this is a pin that we want to change, and this just says custom annotation, and we want to change it to something else. We just don't want to for it to appear as a pin. We want it to appear as something else, and this is what the tutorial, this screencast, is all about, that we're going to change how it looks like. Okay, so the first thing you can do is you can say that if annotation is kind of a class, and if it is MK user location class, then simply return nil value, because we don't really want to change. Okay, what did I do wrong over here now? Because we simply do not want to change the appearance of the user current location. Okay, and I'm just going to say over here annotation dot title. I'm about to cross the road, and you'll see that why I'm writing that. We'll see NS string, and this will be annotation identifier. So identifier is basically used so that you can add the annotation, okay, and instead of building the annotation again and again and again, what you do is you request the annotation from a D queue, or I mean from the queue. So that has already been created, so it won't it create the annotation again and again. So we're just going to say the key, or basically the identifier is custom view annotation, and we have already created a custom view, and we are just going to say custom annotation view, okay, equal to which is self.map view, and this is the thing that I'm talking about, DQ reusable annotation view with identifier, and over here we can pass in the identifier that we have, and then we can actually cast it out to custom annotation view. Okay, and then if it doesn't really have anything, let's say if custom annotation view is actually not, then we can go ahead and create the custom annotation view. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say custom annotation view equal to custom annotation view alloc, and then I'm just going to use my own method. Just going to say reuse identifier, which in this case is annotation identifier, and annotation image. So this will be the image that will be displayed in in place of the pin. And I do have an image which is red chicken.png, just for fun. Okay, and don't forget to do the show call out so that you can basically show the call out, and you can say yes over here, and then at the end you can say return the custom annotation view. Okay, let me see what's going on over here. Okay, so this has to be an image. So what we are going to do is UI image, okay, and image named, and then I can simply say red chicken.png. Okay, and let's run this and see what it looks like. And you're going to see that now we can have a chicken displaying in front, instead of the pin. Okay, and when you click on the chicken, it's just going to say that I'm about to cross the road. Of course, the size of the chicken is kind of large with respect to the map, and that's because the chicken image that I have is a little bit larger size of the image. You can always use the smaller size of the image, or you can use the UI graphics begin image context, and you can redraw the image. I prefer that you use just smaller images because drawing and using the graphic context in such a way, I think it will be really bad for performance. Instead of, you can simply go there and get a smaller image of the chicken or anything that you just want to display basically for your custom view. That's pretty much it. I hope you like this video tutorial, and I hope that you find it very, very useful. And if you do, once again, your donations are always appreciated. You can donate using PayPal at azamsharp@gmail.com. Also, if you have any questions, any comments, you can go and you can comment on the YouTube videos. I do reply to the comments. Okay, thank you very much, and you have a great day.